In today's video, I want to introduce an amazing indicator on TradingView that helps you to effectively filter false trading signals. To add this wonderful indicator to our chart, here we click on indicators and we search VQZLZ score, this one, which is an editor specs indicator and it's written by someone named StephXAGS. Alright, this is the indicator and as you can see it's added here below the chart. This indicator is improved version of VQZL indicator, volatility quality zero line indicator, which is used for identifying range markets. The original version has some issues which needs some adjustments based on the asset that you're trading, but in this improved version, Z-score probabilities are applied to the VQZL indicator, so we have a standardized result which can be used for any asset or market. In statistics, Z-score probabilities show the relationship of a value to the average of a group of values. Getting into more details about Z-score probabilities is out of the scope of this video, which many statistical concepts should be explained and it will make our video so long. So if you're interested to know more about Z-score probabilities, please search about it and you'll find many websites explaining it. Just know that in trading and investing, Z-score measures the asset variability and it can help us to determine volatility and its probability for different levels of the market, and the calculation behind this indicator compares the current volatility to moving average of Z-score probabilities. So when the VQZLZ score is closer to the mean, it will be closer to the zero line and there is more probability that there is no trend in the market, which means the market is in a trading range and the price is consolidating. And on the other hand, when the VQZLZ score is far from the mean, we have more probability that the market is trending. The threshold levels are color coded in this indicator, which we have changes from gray to yellow, orange and green, which is bullish, and on the other hand from gray to yellow, orange and red, which is bearish. The colors are not in order and they appear depending on the level of the volatility in the market. These are actually confidence levels which, based on statistical principles, they have probabilities of 90%, 95% and 99% respectively. So when the indicator is above zero and green, we have the highest probability for increased volatility of advancing, and when it's below zero and red, highest probability of increased volatility for declining. Having yellow or orange shows lower probability and confidence. And when the indicator is in gray color, it shows that the market is not trending. It shows that the price is in a trading range and moving sideways. And this is actually the focus point of this indicator, which help us to identify non-trending market where most of false trading signals happen during flat market. For example, here, when you look at the price action in this area, you can clearly see that the price is ranging in this area. And if you look at the indicator, you can see that it's in gray color up to this point where the range is actually broken here, and the indicator also changed color. Or for another example here, in this part where the market is not trending, you can see that the indicator is perfectly showing us that the market is flat. Or for another example here, in this part where the market is totally flat, you can see that the indicator is in gray color, indicating that the market is not trending. The color changing of this indicator when it changes from gray to yellow, orange, red or green can give us signals that the range market is broken and probably declining or advancing of the price is going to happen. But the most effective way of using this indicator is using it as an auxiliary indicator alongside with a trend following strategy, where by the help of this indicator we can identify non-trending markets where most of the false signals happen. Just to show you an example here, let me here add MACD to our chart, moving average convergence divergence, this one, and let me change its settings. Here we go to the indicator settings, and for the fast length we set it at 34 and for the slow length we set it at 144, and then we go to the style tab and we remove MACD line and signal line, and then we add another indicator to our chart, which is stochastic oscillator, this one, and for this indicator we must also change its settings. Here in the inputs tab, for the K% length we set it at 7 and for K% smoothing we set it at 3. Alright, this is just a simple trend following setup where the MACD helps us with the trend. When it's green, the trend is up, and when it's red, the trend is down, and a stochastic oscillator helps us with trading signals. When MACD is green, we want the stochastic to be oversold, and when K% line crosses above D% line, it's a buy signal, and when MACD is red, we want the stochastic stochastic to be overbought, and then when K% line crosses below the D% line, it's a sell signal. This setup provides very good trading signals when the market is trending, but like any other trend following strategies, it generates false signals during range markets because MACD is not able to tell us if the market is not trending. For example, here you can clearly see that the market is not trending and it's flat, but MACD shows downtrend here and then uptrend here. Or for another example here, during this range market where the market is completely flat, you can see that the MACD histogram is showing uptrend, and all of these buy signals are false signals. But when we have this indicator, it will help us to filter these false signals because we know that when it's gray for an extended period of time, it means that the market is not trending. So we could easily avoid these false signals. Please pay attention that, as I mentioned earlier, this indicator is more useful for identifying non-trending market because it shows increased volatility when the range market is broken, and again it becomes gray in the pullbacks. So you shouldn't count on these color changing of this indicator as overall trending. They just show increased volatility after the range market is broken. For example, when I zoom out here, you can clearly see that the market started declining around here and the overall trend is down, and this flat market, which this indicator is also showing it, was just a consolidation period during this downtrend. And when we got breaking of this range market, which this indicator is also showing increased volatility, we can say that the market is out of range market. So when we have this sign of increased volatility, we can say that the market is out of the range, and when we have a signal like this, we can take it. But for signals like this, which are happening during this extended range market, we don't take them. This was just a simple example to show you how this indicator can filter the false signals during range market, and we can have another indicator for longer term trend of the market, like a moving average with length of 200, which can show us the overall trend of the market. Or using this indicator alongside with any other trend following strategies, the important point that you must pay attention is that when it's gray, it shows non-trending market in short-term perspective. That can be a range market, consolidation period, pullback, or short pause in the trend, and when it changes color, it shows increased volatility in that direction. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and leave a comment for me. I'll answer your questions as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you get the notifications of my new videos. See you guys in next video, and good luck with your trading.